Welcome back everyone, my name is Yuno and welcome to Season 2 of Anime Season Roadmap. If you're new here and you haven't seen this show before, it's where I take a manga that either has an anime coming out, has an anime with a new season coming out, or a series that doesn't have an anime at all, and storyboard a season using the content in the manga. Season 1 was way more successful than I thought it would have been, and I thank all of you that watched it. This is the season finale of Anime Season Roadmap Season 2. This season has been a blast making, and I'm super excited for Season 3. In fact, if you want to know when Season 3 is coming out, be sure to stay until the end of the video for that announcement. The first episode, we went over Sakamoto Days Season 2. Last episode, we was on Dandadan. This episode is on the series Gachiakuta. I'm very excited for this, so let's get started. I made a video talking about Gachiakuta, so check that out if you haven't given it a watch. We got an anime announcement and it's being animated by Studio Bones. I can't think of a better studio, honestly. For one, Kei Rana, the mangaka of Gachiakuta, says Studio Bones is a studio that she loves. Also, she was the assistant to the author of Fire Force. And you know what series Bones have done? That's right, Soul Eater. Soul Eater has a specific style to it, where the world is so unique. The world of Gachiakuta is honestly no different. This world is so alive and has a lot of personality to it. And we really need the right anime studio to handle this. And Bones has it down pat. Now, I was nervous when I heard it was going to be Bones because there are two clear sides of Bones. But after seeing the trailer, I know we're in the right timeline. And from what I see, the people that are working on this series gets it as well. Satoshi Ishino, the character design and the chief animation director, states that everything about Gachiakuta, the story, Orana's artwork, Adu's graffiti, and the world they've created is very captivating. It's just nice to know that someone working on a series that you like understands it completely. The season, I personally believe, will go the same route as My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia had 13 episodes in Season 1. I only think this because looking at how the story is structured and the flow of things happening, Season 2 should cover 25 episodes. So we're going to knock out 13 episodes today, so let's get to it. Episode 1, Chapter 1. This episode will of course cover Chapter 1 of the series. The most important thing about this episode is getting the darkness and the grittiness of the world. We'll start the episode with Rudo digging in trash. The cops will try to arrest him, but Rudo will escape, making this a cool action scene showing off the animation style. Also, spending time in the world showing the different classes of society and the relationship between Rudo and Recto. The death of Recto will happen and Rudo will be banished into the abyss. This will have Rudo saying it's really a pit of hell, with the intro playing before the episode ends. Episode 2, Chapter 2. This episode will start off with a bit of a flashback. Rudo as a kid is watching people be sent down into the pit, leading into him being down there, being chased by trash beasts. During the chase, I think there should be some horror elements added to make it very dynamic. The intro will play after we see someone watching Rudo. This episode will introduce Engine to us, showing us how cool he is, giving us a great action scene as well. Once Engine introduces himself to Rudo, we will head into the outro. Episode 3, Chapter 3. This episode will start off with a flashback. I think it's nice that we have back-to-back episodes starting with flashbacks, to get to know Rudo a little bit more. This flashback will cover Rudo talking to Recto about how he's getting bullied, but Recto will stand by his side. After Rudo says, "I'll take care of them, Recto," the intro will play. We'll continue back with Engine dragging Rudo into a group of stragglers. They will hold Rudo hostage as he fights back, discovering his power. While Rudo is in range, Engine will stop him. The episode will end when Engine asks him to join the cleaners, and Rudo refuses. Episode 4, Chapter 4. The episode will start off with an unknown character sitting on top of a building, saying, "You found someone with strong potential." It will zoom out and we'll see the city walls into the intro. This will be an important episode as the power system will be explained a bit, as well as the world building, and we'll talk about the trash beasts also. I can see the animation going into a graffiti-like style during the info dump. Rudo will talk about how his gloves are important to him as well. A cat will come steal Rudo's money, and as he's chasing the cat down, he will meet the unknown character from earlier. Episode 5, Chapter 5 through 6. The episode will start off where we left off with Rudo facing the unknown character. The intro will play after Rudo apologizes to him. Then we'll get back to the introduction of Zaka. This episode will hit more of the comedic aspects of it. We will have some with last episode of Rudo and the Doctor, but I think this will be better, especially playing on the dynamic between Rudo and Zaka. We'll get the reveal that anything Rudo touches can turn into a Jinky. But then, the fight will start and Zaka will completely destroy Rudo. The episode will end with the crew meeting Rio and also heading to the Cleaners HQ. Episode 6, Chapter 7 through 9. We will enter the Cleaners HQ and we will meet a diverse cast of characters. We'll try to find the boss, but we find out that he isn't there. This will lead into the Cleaners on their next mission. We'll find some trash beasts, get into some action. Rio will clean house with her Jinky. Rudo will also get first-hand experience on what it's like in the field, even jumping in to save someone. Rudo will still be confused on how to use his power. Then, the episode will end with Rio saying that the beast won't disintegrate. Episode 7, Chapter 10 through 11. The episode will start off with a mysterious person trying to get information out of someone, asking for information about the Sephirite. The intro will play and then we will continue on with the fight with the trash beast. The fight will conclude this episode as well. We will get the discovery that the trash beast might be powered by a Jinky. We'll then get some downtime with the Cleaners. Rudo will have a very important conversation with Gris. This will grow the bond between him and his comrades. We'll end the episode transitioning back to the mysterious person killing, and they then confirm that Rudo is the one they were looking for. Episode 8, Chapter 12 through 13. The Cleaners are sent out on a new mission with Zaka as the lead. However, they realize that it's a trap for them. Zaka will be standing against some raiders fighting them, and this is a great chance for him to show off his skills. At the end of the episode, we'll have the mysterious figure show up right behind him. Episode 9, Chapter 14 through 15. Rudo and the Cleaners are running, trying to escape, while Zaka take care of the raiders. When trying to escape, we find a mysterious figure from the previous episode. He'll cut off the exit for the Cleaners, and he'll have a chat with Rudo, telling him that he took down Zaka. With that news, the Cleaners will fight back, but realize they are under power against him. Gris will then step up and get clawed. This will lead Rudo into a flashback. At the end of the episode, his power will be revealed. It's not just the power to turn anything he touches into a Jinky, but the power to find worth in whatever he touches and draw out its maximal potential. Episode 10, Chapter 16 through 18. With Rudo's newfound power, he stands firm against the raider, who is now introduced as Jabber. The fight will then begin. I can see this being one of the most visually pleasing fights in the season. The speed of Jabber and the confusion of him when he's trying to fight back. Jabber will go feral and insane trying to hit Rudo, then Rudo will explain that it's not him moving and punches Jabber. But it won't end there. Rudo will give him multiple hits, and no matter what Jabber does, he cannot hit him. But then Jabber will stab himself and unconsciously attack. He will then succeed in getting through to Rudo, becoming more and more violent. This will be very fast paced, top-notch action, and then Zaka will come back to stop Jabber. Episode 11, Chapter 19 through 20. Zaka is now in the fight. With him analyzing everything, Zaka will conclude that he must hit Rudo. To their surprise, it works. The more hostility, the better the counter will work. Using this method, they together put Jabber down. Zaka will pass out and Rudo's Jinky will crumble. While Rudo panics after the Jinky crumbles, he passes out due to being clawed. Jabber will then stand up, kidnap Rudo, and then at the end of the episode, we see Jabber runs into the Cleaners. Episode 12, Chapter 21 to 22. The Cleaners show up to assist and stop Jabber from kidnapping Rudo. Right when Jabber is ready to fight, he is stopped by Synthoni, another raider. They both escape, saying that the boss will be excited to hear about Rudo. Then we'll get everyone from the basement with Gris badly damaged. Rudo apologizes to him about his lucky charm, but Gris is just happy that it was used. The second half of the episode will be the continuation of the aftermath. Then we'll finally meet the boss and see Rudo's cleaner outfit. Episode 13, Chapters 23 to 24. This is the last episode and it will be a fun episode, more like a palate cleanser for everything that we went through. The most important parts will be through the second half of Rudo testing his powers with random pieces of trash, and then we'll also learn about Rudo's limitations when using the power. This is a good moment for Rudo, learning that he doesn't break things. He takes objects that still has a bit more fight in them and allows them to pass on feeling fulfilled. The end of the episode will get Jabber and Synthone going up to their boss, and then that will be the end of the season. For the position where everything else is going to happen, I think this is the perfect place to end season 1. And then season 2 could be much bigger, just like how My Hero Academia is. I'm very curious on how Bones will handle this season, and I'm very excited to see. Now, I did say in the beginning of this episode that season 3 will be coming out, and honestly, it's sooner than you think. We'll have season 3 of Anime Season Roadmap on August 24th. Yes, less than a month wait for the next season. When we get closer to the date, I'll announce what 3 series we'll be covering. Thank you so much for the support and another successful season. I'll see you all in August, and until next time, you know where to find you know.